Hey everyone, it's the Chaplain here, coming to you with a little Operation Mincemeat, playing BBR rule set, the third rule set, and we're playing with Pagan's Diplomacy rules. Pretty excited to continue this game. Some quick developmental changes that we have done. It's now US, China, UK's turn. Russia lost their navy, attacking the German navy, and the Germans, Dan and I discussed it. We had a gentleman's agreement, all right? The Germans didn't mean to come into Bessarabia, and so he feels that my response was disproportionate to his accidental aggression. He took Bessarabia, I took it back with a force. So, you know, tomato, tomato, potato, potato. He had a strong Japanese turn. He's just got so much in position to do a whole bunch of stuff, mess me up. And Italy is not doing too bad. So, to start, America has already paid 4 into its tech. I'm buying 2 diplomacy roundels, which are not pro-allied. I grabbed the wrong color by mistake. We're not at war, so they are still going to be neutral. I saved 2, but I purchased transport, 2 transports and 2 infantry. So that's 7, that's 21. And then 2 subs and a destroyer. Like I said, I saved 2. So there's just going to be a lot of shuffling for the Americans here. Let me start on this side as best I can. I'm going to pick up these 2 infantry with this bomber, and there's an air base. So we're going over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to land them on Hawaii. All right, then set that down. I'm going to pick up 1 and bring him down as well. So I'm going to pull I think it was Hambone or G.I. Joe. I'm going to put these upside down since I don't have air transport markers. I'm going to bring an infantry and a mechanized down with this transport. I'm going to bring this carrier down. Come on. And that is it for non-combat. America is not at war. I don't collect NOs. I still have 52 IPCs, but I saved 2. America will have 54. I don't know why I did that before my non-combat. Silly goose. This guy's going to drive over to San Francisco, and these 2 units are going to be railed from DC to San Fran. So, excuse me. Other people's coughs and throat clears on their videos don't bother me, but mine bother me, so that's why I've been editing them out. But honestly, it's just too much, so I think I'm not going to do it. Anyway, place my new units. I have a factory up here in Alaska, so 2 submarines and a destroyer going up into Alaska. Then I'll have 1 infantry and 2 transports to be placed there. And then my remaining infantry and transport will be placed over here. But just put them in DC for good measure. All right. Disposition of U.S. forces. In eastern U.S., infantry, 2 AAAs. In the sea zone, 2 transports and a cruiser. In the Philippines, I still have 2 infantry and a fighter. And in the sea zone, destroyer and sub. In sea zone 2, I have 2 subs and a destroyer. Sea zone 10, 2 transports. San Francisco, 2 infantry, artillery, tank, 3 mechanized, and 2 AAAs. On the island of Hawaii, 4, 5, 6, 7 infantry, 2 fighters, an artillery and a mechanized, and 2 air transports. In the sea zone, battleship, cruiser, 2 destroyers, submarine, 2 transports, and 2 fully loaded carriers. There are 3 fighters and 1 tactical on it. That is America's turn. Like I said, I had 52. I saved 2. I'll have 54. All right. So, China. I'm gonna swap out these red chips for grays before I forget. Done. All right. China. China had 8 to spend, I think. Yep, they had 8 to spend. So they bought 2 infantry. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm attacking Suyugan with my cavalry. And my fighter. And all my infantry. That's 15 infantry. Whatever. So I will have 15 at 1, 3 at 2, and 1 at 3. That's the only Chinese attack. Let's go to the tray. We'll just make this easy. I'll just do my cavalry and my fighter, and if they miss, I'll throw 15 whites. 1, 2 hits. So he gets to throw 1 in defense, and he missed. So now you get to watch me move little plastic army man. My fighter has to land. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, golly. I feel like I could do this some other time. You know, when it's not on camera. But why would you want to leave my video when there's this epic score playing in the background? It's from Call of Duty Modern Warfare 3. Brian Taylor's the composer. I don't know if y'all knew this about me, but I actually went to Bible college for music. Yep, I am a pastor, licensed, certified, whatever qualification you want to call it, serving on staff at a church. And I went to college for music. Music theory 1, 2, 3, 4. Aural theory, which is ear training 1, 2, 3, 4. Come on, stand up. There you go. Can't get lazy on me here. All right. And then place my new units, 2 infantry. So Chinese disposition of forces. After I fix the money, first off. Excuse me. So I'll have 1, 2, 3. China will earn 3, and I saved 2. So I'll have 5. Excuse me, sorry. There are 3 cavalry and 17 infantry in Suyugan, and 1 Chinese fighter in Kiansu. That's it for Japan, or China rather. Ah, all right. Now to the United Kingdom. I have been waiting for Lieutenant Dan to text me back about one of the battles. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record. I'm gonna roll for both situations, and before I post my video, I'll have him decide. You'll get to watch both, but before I post it officially, he'll have to pick which one he wants to do or not. So, The UK spent 2 on diplomacy chips, 4 on its tech. I'm spending 12 on a tank and 2 infantry. Sorry about that. There's going to be an infantry and a strategic bomber and 3 infantry, and they saved $1. So, combat. I need to take back Egypt. So, I'm going to send this tank 2, and I'm going to paradrop this infantry in. So the bomber went 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll have 2 left. Or 1, 2, 3. He'll have 3 left. I can fly over your boats. I'm way, way up in the sky. He'll have 3 left. Praise the Lord. I'm also, let's see if I can get it in here. I'm also picking up on my transport these 2 infantry and transporting them to Ethiopia, where I'll have a cruiser offshore shot, as well as the cruiser and battleship from 39 coming over. Is that in the frame? Maybe a little not in the frame. Yeah, it's a little in there. And I'm coming over here. So I'm going to have 2 cruisers and a battleship offshore and 2 infantry. And then the attack that I haven't heard from Dan on. Here we go. I'm sending 3 planes, fighters, against the German cruiser and this destroyer. Now, last time when Russia came against the Navy, I forgot that he had the option to scramble. Didn't even cross my mind. So he called me, we did a live video. He scrambled his fighters, he re-rolled it. Same outcome. So, I'm going to roll as if he is scrambling with these 2 fighters. And then I'm going to roll as if he's not scrambling with 2 fighters. Hopefully, he chooses to scramble and I can dig into his planes. So, since we're there already, let's just go ahead and roll that out to the tray. All right. So, I have 3 fighters and a destroyer. Woohoo! That's a miss. There are 3 hits. This is the scramble battle. So that would mean he just lost his cruiser and 2 planes. So he'll get to return fire. He has a cruiser, which is a 3, and 2 fighters, which are 4s. He got 2 hits. So I would choose to lose my destroyer and a plane. And so the outcome of that battle would be full German losses of transport, cruiser, and 2 planes, and British losses of a destroyer and a fighter. Then my fighters would return to base. That was battle number 1. Now, if he doesn't want to scramble, put everything back out. This is battle number 2. Excuse me. All right, battle number 2. I will have a destroyer and 3 fighters. Smoked him 3 times. And he will have a cruiser shot. But he missed. So this battle would result in full German losses of only a cruiser and a transport, and no British losses. Planes return to base. My destroyer would stay here. So I'll let him, I won't post the video, I'll let him text me back and figure out what he wants to do, if he wants to scramble or not scramble. It really is his call. So let's go to Egypt. I have a tank at 3 and an infantry at 1. Excuse me, versus his tank at 3. So here's my attackers. Hit him. And his defense is a hit. So I would lose my infantry, he would lose his tank, and I reclaimed Egypt with a tank. And I'll land that plane here in just a few moments. There we go. No need to question that one. And then Ethiopia. I've got 2 infantry, 2 cruisers, and a battleship for an offshores. 4 offshore shots. F-O-R, not F-O-U-R. 2 3s, and 4, and my 2 infantry. And you know what? I can throw his defense in there too. It's yellow. So I hit him, and he missed. So, UK claims Ethiopia. And I took 0 losses. I am enjoying this greatly so far. I don't think I had any other combat movements. So, let me do some non-combat, some placing units, etc., etc. You see my destroyer here? He's going to move. He's here in 83. He's going to go up to 91. The infantry and tanks are going to rail up. 1, 2 to Belgian Congo, but this guy's going to go up here to French Equatorial Africa. This plane had 3 movements left. 1, 2, 1, 2. We'll just put him here in Belgian Congo. Let's stand this guy back up. Okay. Other non-combat over here, my destroyer is going to come down to 37. Was that in frame? That was not in frame. Dadgummit, Bobby. Give you a little zoom action. There we go. Is that? Yeah, my destroyer was here. Moving him 1, 2 to 37. Yeah, he's there. Okay. It's risky, but you gotta risk it to get the biscuit, don't you? Excuse me. I can rail 3 units out of India. So I'm gonna rail 3 infantry to eastern Iran. Yep. And then I'll put the fighter and the tactical there as well. I think that's exactly what I want to do. And then 1 infantry from Burma back. Place my new units. I'm going to put 3 infantry into... Dang, that's close. Oh, zoom out, Bob. Dang, my bad. Into Union of South Africa. I'm going to put an infantry and... or 2 infantry in the tanks, sorry. Tank into India. And then the strategic bomber and infantry that I have left are going to go into London. So that means, all right, I took Egypt, so I'm going to go up 2 for that. So 35 to 37, and then I claimed Ethiopia, which puts me at 38. Italy will go down from 18 to 15. And this means I get to put this sucker. Oh, there's already one there. Dang it. You can't see any of this because I'm talking like a dude. There you go, right there. All right. So I did save 1. And I'm collecting 38, so I'll have 39 to spend next time, plus my 5, so I'll have 44. So UK will have 44. So let me just Do that now. Since I got you here, 10, 20, 30, 44. And I'll just do it like that because I'm going to pay into my tech. Oh, next round is different. No, this is still round 2. I can't read. Math is hard. Oh. There's an arrow. It is marked the British transport that has a Canadian infantry and tank is moving. Actually, it's all moving. 1, 2, 3. So they're all still in the C zone because it's not Canada's turn yet. Let me just do one more quick scan, make sure I didn't forget anything. I don't think I did. All right, disposition of UK forces, 2 infantry in Hong Kong. Boy, I'm being rough with this thing. I'm so sorry. Destroyer in 37, 3 infantry in Malaya, 1 infantry in Burma, tank, 3 AAA and a fighter in Calcutta, along with 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 infantry, 4 infantry, fighter, and a tactical in eastern Iran, battleship, 2 cruisers, and a transport in 76, 2 infantry in Ethiopia, infantry in French Equatorial Africa, infantry, upside down bomber, tank in Belgian Congo, 3 infantry in South Africa. Egypt has a tank. Tobruk has 2 artillery. Malta still has a AAA. 88 destroyer transport, 91 destroyer. 112 is undecided until Dan gets back to me. And then I've got a bomber, 1, 2, 3 infantry, a mechanized, a AAA, 3 fighters. Oh, I'm sorry, there's more. There's 5 AAA there. And that's it for UK. I'm collecting 44 with my IPCs and my NOs. And that was US, China, UK. I'm the chaplain. I'll be praying for you.